Hello everyone. It's been a while, but I finally have an update for the Minecraft Jojo data pack that I've been working on for about the last couple of years, like 2 years. And this new update features a new stand, Crazy Diamond, as well as some other changes, but we're just talking about Crazy Diamond today. Before we get started, I just want to note that this pack is for Minecraft 1.19.4 forwards. Right now, that's only available in the snapshots. If you're watching this video several weeks into the future, you'll probably be fine. Before we get into what Crazy Diamond does, we have to get into how you obtain it. So the way you obtain it is very similar to other stands in this pack. You first have to craft a stand arrow, then you have to use a stand-specific item in order to turn that stand arrow into the stand you want. For Crazy Diamond, it's a diamond. In the past, D4C was a diamond, but I have changed it to be lapis for D4C, as Crazy Diamond cannot be anything other than a diamond. That simply would be ridiculous. So to craft a stand arrow, you have to throw two items on the ground. First, spectral arrow, then a nether star. Or, there's a new recipe, you can also use a netherite ingot. Both of these will give you a stand arrow. These are functionally the same thing, so you can do whatever you want. Whatever you have access to. After that, you throw the stand arrow on the ground, and then a diamond. And there you go, you have Crazy Diamond. The first item you'll get is the tiny miniature Crazy Diamond. This guy is used to summon your stand as well as manage your inventory. So, in order to summon your stand, you have to put this guy into your far right hotbar slot, right here. And you can do that by clicking and then placing it back here. You'll hear that sound, and that is the sound of the stand being summoned. If you want to desummon, you can put it in your offhand. I do that by pressing F, it swaps them really fast. Yep, pretty straightforward there. The second function of this item is something called silencing. So if I hold this and I right click, the stand will become silenced. What this does is it clears my inventory of all the other stand items, meaning that instead of taking up 3 inventory spots, it only takes up the 1. This is useful if you're trying to save inventory space or whatever. Additionally, if I drop the item on the ground, I'll immediately get it back. So I won't have to worry about, losing them. If I want my items back, I can just right click again, and that'll unsilence my stand. The second item we have is the punch/barrage item. You use it to attack with your stand. So Crazy Diamond is a close ranged power type, meaning that he does a lot of damage at close range. I'm looking for something to punch because the iron golems will get mad at me and kill me really fast. If I right click, he'll go in front of me, do a strong punch like that. Here's a cow. No longer a cow. The second use is if I put this in my offhand, he'll go in front of me, perform a barrage. Check this out. Very cool. In conjunction with the third item, the toggle restoration mode item, we can do a lot more interesting things. So Crazy Diamond's primary ability is to restore objects to a previous state. Typically this is used to heal allies or whatever, but it can be used to do other things. I think he uncooked spaghetti once. That's cool. Anyways, holding this item in your main hand and right-clicking will toggle restoration mode on. Text will come up. It'll say that it's enabled. With restoration mode on, your punches will actually heal targets instead of damaging them. So you have this iron golem right here. He's not looking too good. I just hit him, and he's not angry because I healed him. You can barrage, and you'll see that he's all back to normal. Right-clicking again will toggle this ability off. On top of being able to heal living things, Crazy Diamond can also repair broken objects. So right here we have this cobblestone. If I toggle healing on, and I punch this cobblestone, you can see it heals it back to stone. That's kind of silly. We have some cobblestone stairs, you could do that. Ooh. There you go, bud. You can see we have 2 broken anvils right here. We can repair those. Yep, we got the one. We got the second one. Copper blocks, which weather over time, can actually be restored with Crazy Diamond. You can also repair stripped logs. I don't know how many times I've accidentally stripped a log in my house, but now I don't have to worry because I can just restore them back to normal. Crazy Diamond's healing also has special interactions with some mobs. So this zombie villager right here. Sorry. This zombie villager right here. The same thing can happen with zombified piglins, returning them back to piglins. You can use Crazy Diamond's ability to restore skeleton horses back to normal horses. Although I don't know if you'd actually want to do that. Just know you can. Works with zombie horses too. Not that you'll ever encounter one of those. Can also restore lit TNT back to normal TNT. I could see that saving a couple lives. The last special interaction I'll go over is that lingering potions thrown on the ground can be repaired back into bottles. But you'll still have to get Dragon's Breath to turn them back into lingering potions. The last feature of Crazy Diamond is something pretty fun, also a little laggy, so bear with me as I show this off. If you put the restoration object into your left hand, your offhand, and right click, you will toggle terrain destruction. So when this is enabled, holding your punch barrage object will create a couple particles in front of you. These particles are essentially crosshairs that show you the exact position that Crazy Diamond is about to punch. If I use a strong punch with this on, you will see that I knocked that block away. This debris is an object, you can hit it around, and if it runs into anyone, it'll damage them. You can see that it was damaged by the debris. If debris is left alone, it will eventually go back to being the block it was before you hit it. So there you go. But you can also use restoration mode to return debris to its original position. So here's this TNT, punch it away, toggle restoration, and you can see it return back to where it started. If you have restoration mode enabled, there's about like a 1.5 second time delay between you first hitting something away and it restoring. And you can also use your barrage to knock blocks away as well. And continuously return them to where you are. Crazy Diamond will only restore debris that is within a certain radius of itself. It's about 30 meters. So if you hit debris too far away, it won't get restored. So I've got this chest here. It's got a bunch of stuff inside of it. I'm going to punch it over there. And you can see I already restored it back to where it was. Hold on, let me turn that off. Punch it all the way over here. You can destroy basically anything in the game. Launch debris everywhere. Except for bedrock, because, you know, that could cause obvious issues. And then, once you're done, you can just restore everything back to where it was. Right-click again with this in your offhand, and it will toggle destroy terrain on and off. So now if I want to heal this golem right here, I won't risk breaking all of the ground around it. It should be noted that if terrain damage is on and you go to restore a block like this damaged anvil right here, it's not actually going to work because you're instead just going to launch it away as debris. So turn that off, and then you'll be able to restore it back. That's about it for this video. I might release another video in the near future discussing how other stands in the pack have changed, as well as a couple new functions for the updated version of the data pack. Remember, this is only for versions 1.19.4 forwards, and will not work unless you're playing on the most recent snapshot. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section, and I'll see you next time.